Dear students, so last class we have discussed about limiting reagents and then excess reagents. So limiting reagents, it can limits further reaction from taking place. Yeah, the excess one is excess reagent in the chemical reaction. So it is based on the non-stoichiometric calculations. Yeah, so far we have discussed in the last class. Now in this session we are going to discuss redox reactions. It is very much important in the lesson, redox reaction. So redox reaction, namely reduction plus oxidation. So both reactions can occur simultaneously. Both reactions can occur simultaneously. That is called redox reaction. So redox reactions, redox reaction is reduction plus oxidation. So both are occurs in a simultaneous manner. The one of the species undergoes oxidation, then further one, what will happen? It undergoes oxidation. So vice versa, near edirmar. It is not a single reaction, it's a combined one, reduction as well as oxidation. Right. We come across in our daily life, there are many oxidation process can be occurs in our life. For example, when an apple is cut, it will become brownish. That is due to oxidation. How the oxidation is occurs? Because due to presence of alcoholic phenolic group which is present in the apple, that will undergoes oxidation and the presence of moist environment அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறோம். காற்றில் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஈரப்பதம், அதாவது ஆக்சிஜன் வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா என்ன பண்ணுது, அந்த ஃபீனாலிக் குரூப்போடு சேர்ந்து இட் கெட்ஸ் ஆக்சிடைஸ், தென் இட் வில் பிகம் ப்ரௌனிஷ் ஒன்று. இது ஒரு முக்கியமான ரீசன். நமக்குலாம் தெரியாது, ஒரு ஆப்பிளை கட் பண்ணி வச்சோம் அப்படின்னா இன் ஃபியூ செகண்ட்ஸில் என்ன ஆயிடுது அப்படின்னா இட் டர்ன்ஸ் இன்டு ப்ரௌனிஷ். அது வந்து தட் இஸ் டியூ டு ஆக்சிடேஷன் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறோம். தென் ஃபியூ மோர் எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸ் ஆர் தேர். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் பர்னிங் ஆஃப் ஃபியூவல், ஒரு எரிபொருளை எரிக்கும், தட் இஸ் burning of coal. These are all example for what is that? Oxidation. And then respiration. Respiration, the main process which is in the living organism. What is that? Intake of oxygen. The oxygen obviously combined with food particle or for example burning of carbohydrate, lipids. These are all examples of oxidation. What will happen when obviously oxygen will combine with carbohydrate and then lipids, then it forms CO2, water, then produce energy. Without energy we can't do anything, isn't it? What is mean by energy? The capacity to do the work. ஒரு வேலையை செய்யறதுக்கு தேவைப்படக்கூடிய திறன் தான் ஆற்றல். ஸோ அந்த எனர்ஜி நமக்கு த்ரூ த ஃபுட்டு நமக்கு கிடைக்குது இன் த ஃபார்ம் ஆஃப் கார்போஹைட்ரேட் ஆர் எனி அதர் லிப்பிட்ஸு, ப்ரோட்டீன்ஸு. லிப்பிட்ஸ் ஒன் ஆஃப் த ப்ரோட்டீன்ஸ், know that, right? So these are all in the category of oxidation reactions அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறோம். All oxidation reactions may accompanied by reduction, vice versa, reduction reaction and vice versa. அதுதான் நம்ம சொல்லிட்டோம். Redox reactions which is equal to reduction plus oxidation, both reactions are occurs in a simultaneous manner. இப்போ ஒரே நேரத்தில் நடக்கும். as per first நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போகிறோம்னா oxidation பார்க்குறோம். Oxidation as per the classical concept, classical concept என்ன சொல்கிறோம் அப்படின்னா addition of oxygen and a removal of hydrogen. So There are two definitions: addition of oxygen and removal of hydrogen. That is called oxidation. Let us consider the following reactions. Example: reaction 1. reaction 1 இங்க என்ன பார்க்குறோம் அப்படின்னா Fe plus 3O2 which gives 2 Fe2O3. Then reaction 2 என்னன்னா H2S plus Cl2, HCl plus what is it, sulfur. How many hydrogen? 2. Let us consider these two reactions. Iron reacts with oxygen, it will become iron oxide. Then H2S reacts with the chlorine, that will become HCl and sulfur. So in the first reaction, iron with oxygen. So this is called rusting process. Iron will become iron trioxide. That iron iron oxide. This is called rusting process. அப்போ அயனோட என்ன ஆகுது, அடிஷன் ஆஃப் ஆக்சிஜன், அயனோட ஆக்சிஜன் சேருது. ஸோ தட் இஸ் கால் ஆக்சிடேஷன். ஆஸ் பர் த கிளாசிக்கல் கான்செப்ட் தெர் ஆர் டூ டெஃபினிஷன்: அடிஷன் ஆஃப் ஆக்சிஜன். இப்போ அயனோட ஆக்சிஜன் சேரதுனால அதுக்கு பேர் அடிஷன் ஆஃப் ஆக்சிஜன், தட் இஸ் கால் ஆக்சிடேஷன். தென் ஒன் மோர் டெஃபினிஷன் இஸ் தேர், யூ நோ தட், removal of hydrogen. See, for example, reaction, let us consider the reaction 2, hydrogen sulfide with chlorine. What will happen here? The hydrogen will be removed, isn't it? HCl plus sulfur. இங்கே ஹைட்ரஜனோட என்ன, சல்ஃபரோட ஹைட்ரஜன் இருக்குது. சல்ஃபர் along with hydrogen. Hydrogen is removed from the sulfur. So, இல்லையா, this is called one more definition. This is called oxidation, that is removal of hydrogen. So, as per the classical concept, there are two definitions: addition of oxygen and then removal of hydrogen is called, what is that? Oxidation, right? Then reduction. Next one, reduction. What is reduction? Reduction, the same thing, same way, as per the classical concept. As per the classical concept, addition of hydrogen, removal of oxygen, right? So reduction is addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen. This is called reduction. This is called reduction because the both reaction, oxidation as well as reduction, occurs in a simultaneous manner. So as per the classical concept, oxidation can be defined as addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. The same way, the reduction is addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen. Let us consider the two examples for reduction. See, right. Example: Fe2 plus, say for this is not a right, CuO plus carbon, that will become Cu plus oxygen. Then one more example: S plus H2, that will become H2S. H2S. Cupric oxide, the CuO is cupric oxide. From the cupric oxide, oxygen will be removed. So what will happen? The removal of oxygen, oxygen combined with carbon, then it forms carbon monoxide. So cupric oxide plus carbon, that will become, cupric oxide will become copper and then carbon monoxide. Here the oxygen will be removed from the cupric oxide. Cupric oxide lende oxygen agudhu removal. So removal of oxygen is nothing but reduction. Then addition of hydrogen. See, sulfur along with sulfur combined with hydrogen, it will become H2S. So this is called addition of hydrogen. This is addition of hydrogen and this is removal of oxygen. So both are called reductions. Both are reduction reaction. Then one more thing is there, that is based on the electronic configuration. Oxidation and reduction is not always associated with the removal of hydrogen or addition of oxygen. It is based on the electronic concept. It may explain based on the electronic concept. See, electronic concept அப்படினு பாக்கும்போது we can explain reduction and oxidation based on the electronic concept. Based on the electronic concept, we can explain reduction as well as oxidation. First, oxidation and then reduction. See, oxidation is loss of electron. Reduction is gain of electron. See, based on the electronic concept, we can explain oxidation and reduction. Oxidation nothing but loss of electron, and then reduction is nothing but gain of electron. So we can remember this concept. We can remember this concept by using a simple term. Oil rig. A simple term, oil rig na oil well, enna kinaru. So by using this term, we can remember oxidation reduction definitions. For example, oxidation is loss of electron, and then reduction is gain of electron. It's a very simple thing. We can see the examples for electronic concepts of oxidation and reduction. See? Example. First one, oxidation. Oxidation is loss of electron. Fe2 plus will become Fe3 plus electron. This is oxidation because loss of electron is there. Loss of electron is mentioned in the RHS, gain of electron which is mentioned in the LHS. You know what is meant by LHS, RHS? The arrow mark placed, you know that in the chemical reaction there is an arrow mark. The reactant side is LHS, product side RHS. Suppose we are placing the electron in the RHS, abdina, it is loss. Suppose we are placing electron in the LHS, it is gain. That's all. This represents reduction and this will represents oxidation. Are you understand that? Right. See, Fe2 plus will become Fe3 plus, then it loses their one electron from the outermost shell. So what will happen here? Oxidation. That is called oxidation. Then one more example. Cu2 plus, then it will become Cu2 plus 2 electron, it will become Cu. This is reduction. Loss of electron, oxidation. Gain of electron, reduction. Copper 2 plus receives 2 electron, then it will become copper. That is called inga loss of electron, here gain of electron. So reduction. We can explain easily oxidation reduction process based on oxidation number also. We conclude that based on this we can explain the oxidation and reduction in one more method, that is oxidation number method. So that is we are going to discuss in the next class. So far we have discussed what is redox reactions in our daily life, and then reduction oxidation, what is meant by oxidation with example, then what is meant by reduction, and then suitable examples, and then oxidation reduction based on electronic concept. So far we have discussed. Thank you.